Hi friend, today I am going to discuss about measurement event. But before go in event A1, A2, A3, we should know a small point. We should know like what is hysteresis, offset threshold, trigger quantity, report quantity, maximum report sale, report interval, report amount. So if we understand a small thing, then we can easily understand the trigger and measurement event and when. So we need measurement event is very one point, a strong point. So we this will use for the log analysis at the e node v side or uv side. So it's we should know a small thing. So what is trigger quantity? Trigger quantity sit at e node v side, uh, which quantity on the basis of uh, e node we trigger that quantity trigger event. So suppose in 4G available trigger quantity on the basis of RSRP and also have the RSRQ. But here we can see here this messages I taken from the RRC reconfiguration message. This is a small part. When eNode we send measurement control to the EV, instruct when this all parameter is set in set at the RRC reconfiguration send. Then on the basis of UV send measurement report to the eNode B, and after that eNode we decided what should take decision. If we needed handover, then it's take decision on the basis of this measurement event. So we should know. So and in 5G also have sign are also included in a trigger quantity. So if discuss on the basis of 5G, then we can set trigger quantity as a RSRP, a RSRQ, and SINR. But generally, on the network side, it generally set on the basis of only RSRP. So here RSRP trigger quantity is set. And second point is threshold. What is threshold? So here we define threshold. One threshold uh, where a event is triggered. Suppose if a1 event is set to trigger when 62 is reached. Suppose if its threshold is uh, set minus 62 for A2. So we also all know about what is A1 event. A1 event means serving becomes better than the threshold. So here, if we set one threshold that yeah, it's reach yeah better than yeah A1 event is trigger. So it's a threshold. One threshold is set as if we RSRP, then trigger quantity is RSRP, then only RSRP threshold is set. If we yeah quantity is also RSRQ, so we will set both. So but generally we set on the basis of RSRP. So we set here threshold minus 62, suppose. So I think you understood threshold also. And second is what is hysteresis? Hysteresis is set. Suppose here threshold is minus 62. So here if we hysteresis not set, then what will happen? It's will happen like a ping pong. Yeah, continuously if two cells are continuously at the level of 16.2, minus up and down. So every time he is ping pong handover, so it will take a delay. So suppose in a call and muting will happen again and again, handover is happen, so we should not happen ping pong handover. So we will set hysteresis. What is hysteresis? If suppose minus 62 is threshold, and if we set one hysteresis, 1 dB, 1 dB, so it's 1 dB means, yeah, in upper level 1 and lower level 1, in this, in between threshold plus 1 minus 1, we set here, this is the hysteresis. So here hysteresis plus hysteresis minus hysteresis is set. In between, handover will not happen, it will cross, and below, then it's trigger. Suppose because if we not set, so and coverage is always fluctuated, so continuously, if we set to only exact minus 62, then continuously, yeah, ping pong handover, and it may muting call and many things will create issue. So we will set hysteresis. If suppose if we got in log analysis, we got, oh, hysteresis is 0, and always here there ping pong handover is happen and many issue due to, so we can set and increase our hysteresis, that problem will resolve. And next, we should know about offset. What is offset? I think generally all person know about offset. What is offset? So offset is nothing. Offset is the difference between, suppose, two signals. So here, one suppose a signal, and here the B signal. So is the difference between, suppose, 2 dB, 2 dB, 2 dB. So minus 2 dB. So it's offset because A is offset 2 dB, then B. So A and B is offset in between, two signal have 2 dB offset. So where we use offsets at the time of um, A3 event, because in A3 event is comparison of two signal, because serving, suppose serving, this is serving say, and second signal is suppose second is, yeah, neighbor, so it's going like this. So suppose here A3 is trigger when, yeah, serving becomes, sorry, neighbor becomes better than offset, better than, yeah, serving cell, neighbor becomes offset better than serving, offset better. What is offset? Is the difference. Suppose if we set 2 dB here, 2 dB, 2 dB, that means if we set A3 event, yeah, is suppose 60 minus minus 93, minus 93, and second is coming, and minus 91, it means here 2 dB is better this, then A3 will trigger. So offset is the difference, what gap when A3 will trigger offset. uh, So I think this 4 point will clear now. I will come with uh, yeah, next from A1 A2 measurement event. So Now, thanks to all of you.